Hello YouTubers. I had a request from one of my subscribers, which right now, of course, I cannot remember her name, so I will definitely post that in the description. But I had a moment and I wanted to do a wear and tear update video on my Janine satchel with the Florentine trim. I purchased this handbag June of 2012. So come this June 2014, this bag will be officially 3 years old. This bag is held up wonderfully. The trim on this bag has aged to that beautiful honey color. I don't think it'll get much deeper than what you see right now. The coated cotton has held up beautifully. The bag has held its shape beautifully. When you first get this style of Janine with the coating that has a wavy texture to it, it's very stiff. It has gotten just a smidge softer, but it's not going to turn into this puddly mess. It's definitely going to stay this structured. The inside of the bag is beautiful. Has that pink twill gingham lining. And since this bag is 3 years old, it has the original leather key keeper. All of the Vachetta leather on the inside is just a little bit lighter because it doesn't get exposed to direct sunlight. The handles are beautiful. This is not my everyday carry, but I do use it often enough. It's not babied. I carry it in the elements. It gets exposed to sun, rain, snow, wind. I'm not that type of handbag carrier. Hello, Allie girl. It's my cat, Allie. I'm not that type of handbag owner that refuses to carry certain bags if the weather is going to do something, or I don't baby my bags in any way. So I wear them, I use them, I love them, I toss them around. So I just wanted to do a update video. This bag is going to be 3 years old in June, which is not that far away. So there you have it. So if you've been looking at the Janine in this style or any of the other fabrications, this is what you have to look forward to on how this bag will look for you within the first year, within the first 3 years. And I'm really confident that when the bag hits the 5-year mark, 10-year mark, and so on, that it will continue to look this good. And this is a true testament of the Vachetta leather. It's this big flap of leather right here. As you can see, it's aged beautifully. And as I said in my other video with my navy patent with all of the Vachetta trim, I hear a lot of YouTubers speak of their Vachetta on their Louis Vuittons and their Vachetta on their Coach bags. And yes, definitely take care of your bags, but there's absolutely no need to treat them with kid gloves, especially with the Vachettas. Just if you want it to eventually turn into that warm golden color that everybody desires, you have to wear these bags every day. You have to, like a mailman, all elements, all weathers, rain, wind, snow, you name it. You have to just go about your life, put your lotions on your hands, grab your handbag handles while your hands are damp. Just live in the bag, and then the Vachetta will reflect that. And in the beginning, it's a little scary because you will see watermarks and you will see smudges. But then one day you'll turn around and it'll all just be tan and evened out, and it'll be beautiful. And that's the desired goal with anybody who purchases the handbags with the Vachetta trim. They want it to get to that stage where it's honey and beautiful, but you got to kind of go through like an ugly duckling stage where in the beginning it's all white and pale and pasty, and then you use it and you love it and you toss it around, and then it goes through that kind of an awkward phase where you feel like the leather is dirty, but it's not. There's my other cat, Mr. Black. Oh, that's Tiny, and that's Mr. Black. As you can see, I have all black cats. But, as I was saying, I digress. Just use your bag, love your bag with the Vachetta trim. You don't have to do anything to it. You don't have to worry about it so much. And then one day you'll blink, like Sue Clifton said on QVC, and it'll just be a warm honey shade. So I hope this answered any questions that my subscriber had, but the bag is holding up beautifully. I have no complaints about it. Oh, and P.S. and by the way, I purchased this bag as is on QVC, and it's still current stock at the full price, and I purchased mine for a total of $130.90. So I was really lucky to get this bag when I did, at the price I got it for. I'm patient and I wait, and I look and I wait, and sometimes I miss out, but other times, like this bag, it was a good thing I waited. But this as is didn't come with the key keeper, and it didn't come with the wristlet. Do I miss those? Me personally, no, because I don't tend to use those add-ons. I know a lot of the Dooney girls buy from QVC because of the additional add-ons, but I don't tend to use those, so it's not really, doesn't really factor into my purchase. Okay, my Dooney lovers, YouTubers, thanks for watching. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, but I did kind of also introduce you to 3 of my cats. So it's kind of like a wear and tear video, and it's kind of like a introduction to some of my furry friends. So before I say goodbye, we'll look at Allie outside again. This is all she does. She just begs and begs to go outside in our little porch, our little back deck, and then she'll sit at the door and look like she's begging to come in again. Then I go to the door and I open it up, and she's like, oh, no, I don't think so. I'm not coming in. That's our old Allie girl. And that's my Mr. Black. I've had him since he's a kitten, and he's going to be 5 years old come this spring. I don't know how old our Allie girl is because she was a rescue, but I know how old Mr. Black is because he was born in my friend's backyard, and we took him in. So come this May, he's going to be 5 years old. I don't know where the furry friend went. Oh, well. Tiny, the other black cat that was on the bench, he was a rescue. He was locked in somebody's apartment. We were apartment hunting for a friend, to make this long story short. And Tiny, which he is not here right now, was left in that apartment, and the previous tenants had left him behind. So that's kind of his story, and we took him in. So I've blathered enough about my furry friends. But there she is, my Janine floral satchel with the Vachetta trim, going on 3 years old this June. And this is how she's held up beautifully. Thanks for watching, YouTubers.